Like you said it, Scoob. Delicious.
Shaggy, you promised me you weren't going to use the word like so much. It makes you sound ignorant.
Oh.
Here, I got a new pair of pants.
What's wrong with my pants?
You promised me you were going to start caring more about your appearance.
But I like these pants.
You've worn them since the 8th grade.
They're comfortable pants.
Fine. I'll pick them out for you myself.
I am the definition of a hopeless romantic. What is a hopeless romantic? A person who is so delusional about romance that you are willing to overlook anything. Yeah, I want to be in the car riding, listening to some love songs with my boo. Nelly, I love you. Oh, and I need you. Oh, and I love you. I do need you no matter what I do. Oh. Anyways, one of the greatest embodiments of this hopeless romanticism is Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Why didn't you text me last night? I waited up for you.
Like me and Scoob ordered a pizza and then we just fell asleep watching a Vincent Van Gogh movie.
Okay, apology accepted, but I still missed you.
Not here.
We've all seen Scooby-Doo, right? It's just a kid's show, right? How could you possibly dissect a character for being a hopeless romantic? Well, my friend, let me introduce you to Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. For any of you guys who believe a lot of these kids shows are just kids shows and have no messaging behind them, you, my friend, are what we call a fool, okay? Capiche, capiche. You are a fool, okay? Especially Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. It was more of a, I would even say it's like a childish one. It's got very mature themes and it's for more for like a mature audience. It's still for kids, I guess, because, you know, originally aired for kids, but it definitely requires a bit more of a mature brain. Now, you see me, I've been revisiting it as of recently because I've went through a lot of experiences in my 23 years of living. I know I look older, whatever, deal with it, buckle. And there's a lot of lessons we can extrapolate from the show. The same way we did with regular show, analyzing Rigby and Mordecai, we're gonna be analyzing the relationship between Velma and Shaggy. Velma is the embodiment of clinginess and desperation.
What do you say, Shaggy? Wanna go clue hunting with me?
Velma? Come on, not in front of Scoob. Like, dude, how about we check out Gator Burger?
Remember how I said I was a hopeless romantic as well, and I still am, to be honest with you. I was Velma. I know I don't look like Velma, and I don't wear glasses. Jinkies, or whatever the hell she says. Yeah, I was Velma in terms of I would be so desperate to try and make relationships work. I'd be so desperate and clingy whenever I start liking somebody.
We need to talk.
Velma, like, I would love to, but, like, I can't hear anything over the sound of my own stomach. It's going, like, maybe give me a triple with cheese and chili and, like, a pickle.
You know what? Forget it.
Like, Velma, what did I do?
Nothing. You didn't do anything.
So me not doing anything is the thing that you're mad about? Like, why do girls have to be so confusing?
And here's a practical example of how this looks like, or what this looks like and what to avoid. We're going to be comparing Velma's approach to relationship with Shaggy compared to Fred and Daphne's relationship and how they came to be. If you're excited, not in that way, you weirdo. If you're excited, then get your popcorn, get your snacks, lay back and watch this masterpiece. The general synopsis of the series is our gang of miscreants, so the 5 main characters, Fred, Daphne, Velma, Shaggy, and of course Scooby, are solving mysteries. But what makes this particular Scooby-Doo series so much different and so much better, in my opinion, than all the rest of them is the overarching plot. Every single mystery which they solve is leading to this big mystery, to this bigger mystery. And with the closer they get, the more weirder things get. As they're solving these mysteries, they're also exploring relationships between themselves. So there's of course Fred and Daphne who have this slow building relationship, but they have the more established relationship. And then you also have Shaggy and Velma. Now, in between Shaggy and Velma, there's also Scooby, who is the friend, the best friend, the partner in crime of Shaggy. And we explore as they battle through these turmoils in their own personal relationships, and we'll see why the ultimate downfall of Velma and Shaggy's relationship came to be, and what made them so much more different in contrast to Fred and Velma. P.S. If you have not seen the show yet, there will be some light spoilers, maybe major ones ahead. I don't even know yet. I'm gonna be real. So yeah, you may want to watch the show first and then maybe come back to this.
Like you said it, Scoob. Delicious.
Shaggy, you promised me you weren't going to use the word like so much. It makes you sound ignorant.
Oh, right. Like, I forgot.
Damn, bro, I feel bad for my boy Shaggy, bro. Ouch, that must have hurt, bro. Imagine being told you can't speak how you naturally speak. You can't say like. It takes me back to secondary school where they try changing every single aspect about you. Oh, hey, you can't use this sentence. You can't use this word. You can't use this vocabulary. You sound foolish. You sound ignorant. A couple of things you will notice instantly straight off the bat is one, Velma likes Shaggy way more than he likes her. And secondly, she's always trying to change little things about him. So you saw that first example where she's trying to change how he speaks. Vocabulary is not that big of a deal, but exhibit B.
Like, where's everyone going? Oops, sorry.
I love how you can see Shaggy visibly contemplating breaking up with her. He's like, bruh, you hit me one more time, just one more time and watch what happens. I'm gonna break up with you.
Time for dessert. Like mine bringing me back some too? Oops, I said like again, didn't I? Oh boy, I'm sorry. I just can't help it.
Here, put this rubber band around your wrist. Every time you say the word like, snap it.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
Hard.
Hey, yo.
But that will hurt.
That's the point. Here, pick out a new pair of pants.
What's wrong with my pants?
You promised me you were going to start caring more about your appearance.
But I like these pants.
You've worn them since the 8th grade.
They're comfortable pants.
Fine. I'll pick them out for you myself.
This is also how you develop resentment for somebody, whether in a relationship or it's in a friendship, because when somebody is this controlling to where they want to dictate what you wear just because you promise them you take more pride in your appearance and now you can't fully be yourself and wear what you want to wear, that's how it's developed, because you feel like, damn, I'm being limited, I'm being stifled, I'm being choked, bruh. Like, damn, man, damn. Can I breathe? Come on, bruh. By the way, this is not gender specific, because even I've been in a situation where I've been the Velma in the situation. You know, I've been the person who's trying to change aspects about somebody who I'm dating, and it just never ended well, as you will see.
Like, what is wrong with her? Oops.
One of the biggest aspects of relationships, whether platonic or romantic, are compromises, and you have to compromise somewhere and meet in the middle ground. However, there are limits to this.
How do you like your new pants?
They're a little tight.
That's the style. You look great.
I sort of feel like a sausage.
There's certain things you can't compromise on, maybe your values, maybe the way you dress, things that make you you. The way Shaggy dresses was what made him him. If he started dressing like how Velma wanted him to dress, he wouldn't be Shaggy. He wouldn't be the same individual. And as you see in that example there, they were trying to accentuate that when you take away key characteristics of yourself, such as like the things you love wearing, whether somebody thinks, oh, it's outdated, you've been wearing it since the 8th grade, like what Velma was saying, it's a thing of like, that's what makes you you though. And if she can't compromise on that from her end, then it's never going to work. This just brought me back as well to when I was in a similar situation when basically I was dating this woman who was into street guys. I am not a gangbanger, but that's the types of dudes she was into. Now, the way that I wanted to dress, right? So one time we were meeting up for a date and I thought, oh, you know what? Let me dress smartly, and I got these pair of jeans, like casual smart, not like, you know, suit and tie or anything, but like casual smart. I got myself this nice shirt. So I went there, nice shirt, nice belt, Chelsea boots, and I tucked my shirt in. And as soon as I saw her, she grabbed my shirt and she untucked it because she was like, oh, hey, oh, don't do that. Like, she was laughing very nervous then, and like from that moment on, she always used to like comment on how I dress, like, oh hey, like you should, trying to make me dress like more quote-unquote thuggish. And of course that relationship did not work out because I tried doing the same thing to her as well, because she used to dress a bit more revealing and I was like, oh hey, you shouldn't be dressing like this. But the thing is, I can take accountability to saying, look, I shouldn't have gone for that type of woman anyways, because that's not what aligns with who I am, and she shouldn't have gone for me because that's not what aligns with who she is. So no one was really in the wrong in terms of, oh, I'm making you do this, I'm making you do that. It's more of a, we're both in the wrong for just being misaligned. That's pretty much what Shaggy and Velma primarily teach us, being misaligned.
And make up your mind. Is it going to be me or Scooby?
Yeah, me or Velma.
I'll be okay with whatever you decide. But don't you doubt for a second that the whole school will know that you picked a dumb dog over a real girl.
Yeah, a dumb dog over... Huh?
This was the beginning of the end. The thing with Velma, she was always very jealous of Scooby and Shaggy's relationship because she felt like it was taken away from the potential time she could be spending with Shaggy. And she started giving him little ultimatums like this, and it happened a few times after as well, where she's saying pick either me or Scooby. And if you're a person and you're ever put in a position where you have to pick between two people who you care about, or let's say your friend and your girlfriend, or your friend and your boyfriend, or whatever it might be, it's going to be a very awkward position to be put in, and it's not a good place to be. And ultimately you end up being like, hey man, listen, I'm gonna go with my friend. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go with my friend. You should never be put in that type of position or predicament. Why can't both coexist? There's enough for me to go around, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? You don't need to put me in a, dilemma like Nelly and Kelly. You ain't gotta do that type of stuff. Side note, for a kids show, this also had quite a few mature jokes like this.
Stop it, Shaggy. I'm not stupid. Are you cheating on me?
Cheating? Like that is just, that's crazy talk, Scooby-Doo. Cheating? Please. I mean, you're my dog.
Raggy.
No, I mean, Scoob, old pal of mine. I care for both of you equally.
Gave him the best years of my life.
Wow.
Like another boring day of regular boring old school.
I'm sure we could find some ways to spice things up.
Hey, yo!
Yum, spicy, like spicy meatballs.
Hey, yo!
You know, sometimes I feel like a side of mayo on a Shaggy Scooby sandwich.
Yum. Mayo.
Hey, yo!
It's time you made a choice. Dog or me?
Yeah. I'm picking the dog. What the hell? What the hell you think this is?
Yeah. Velma, you're right. It's best to be clear.
Yes.
Being away from Scooby, it's made me realize how much he means to me. I don't think I'm ready for a girlfriend right now. But we can still be friends. Right?
Now, it's quiz time. I want you to pick an option. Option A, Velma takes this well like the mature adult she is, and she says, oh, I understand, Shaggy. Okay, we can still be friends. Option B, she responds in a not so good way. She's just like, whatever, I never liked you anyway. Or option C, she crashes out like a granny at a wedding.
Are you whack? The boy I love picks a dog over me? Oh, that's the most insulting thing a girl could ever have happened to her.
Great. Glad that's all settled.
Ultimately, that was the end of that relationship. And what are some of the key takeaways we can take from this? Always seek compatibility more than anything. These two were very, very incompatible from their get-go. Shaggy is an easygoing guy who values more friendship. He doesn't really care about extrinsic things. He doesn't care about how he looks. He doesn't really care about being perceived in a certain way. He just cares about having a good time with his friends and eating food with Scooby. A lot of it. Now, Velma cares about how he dresses, how he speaks, all these different things, all these different metrics, trying to change him, and ultimately pushed Shaggy away. He pushed him away and being like, damn, bro, yo, listen, I am not. And ultimately, bro, nobody likes being given an ultimatum. Like, I don't. If we ever get to a place where I'm given an ultimatum, I'm doing the opposite. Whatever you or give me the ultimatum about, I am doing the opposite. Let's look at their counterparts, Fred and Daphne. Why did their relationship work, and ultimately, why did it last? Funniest thing about their relationship is it started off very, very rocky because Daphne was always into Fred from the get-go, and Fred was very oblivious, as most of us guys are.
Fred, I found something.
Could be a clue. Good work, Daphne.
Thanks, Fred. You're so sweet. It's okay. We can talk later.
Fred just saw her as a friend. He just was like, oh, hey, she's my pal, she's my friend. Daphne always liked Fred. However, Fred just had an obsession with these traps, with solving mysteries. That was his obsession. And
Well, looks like it's just us. All alone. Maybe we could go for a drive. Talk about that pretty locket I found. Wonder what it would be like to get such a romantic present.
Oh, come on, Daphne. You know you don't care about that girly stuff. That's why we're such good friends. I'll drop you at home. I want to get started on a new trap for the monster.
Okay, good luck with that.
whenever Daphne was in danger, he started realizing, oh wow, I care for the woman. Damn, bruh. That's my twin. I care for my twin. You know what I'm saying?
The trap malfunction wasn't my fault. So why do I still feel lousy? Daphne. Ugh. I wish I didn't care about her. care about Daphne.
Yeah. When he finally realized, okay, I actually mess with this woman, slowly but surely it built up over time.
Well, I guess my rock star days are over.
Hey, for what it's worth, Daph, I thought your song was amazing.
Really, Fred? You did?
Yeah. And if you want to break free, hey, I'm not going to stop you. But I'm also not going to hide the fact that I have feelings for Traps and you. Call me a non-man if you want. A caring un-guy. Whatever the street slang is. I just know that when you're in danger, for reasons I can't explain, I hurt. Does that make sense?
If it were coming from anyone else, no. But from you, Freddie, it's crystal clear.
This is the thing. Daphne never tried changing Fred on the things he was into. She wanted to complement it. If you look at it, she wanted to complement anytime he makes a trap or anytime he's talking about his obsessions or whatever he likes dressing. So for example, if you look at the comparison or the juxtaposition of Velma wanted Shaggy to wear different clothes. Daphne in one specific episode actually makes Fred a different handkerchief or like necktie or whatever that thing is called. I don't even know what that thing is, bro. It looks kind of cool though. I don't even know how it would look on me, but whatever. Daphne wanted to make Fred a different version of that, just as a gift.
Oh, Fred is just going to adore this new ascot.
Thanks, Daph.
No worries. I'm always here for you, Fred. Seriously, right here.
You know, because Fred never took off his original thing and she never tried to go against any of the things he said. And vice versa, Fred never tried to go against Daphne. He never tried to be like, oh, hey, you need to wear this, you need to do this, you need to do that. Whatever they were both into, they were both into. They were both easygoing and they complemented each other. They were both aligned because they never tried to force things, one. And two, it was a slow burn and slow burns always last longer.